Right, I've heard some stuff recently from presentation trainers and scientists and so on about how to make research presentations interesting, and the solution they've come up with is a bit. So let's just talk it through. They suggest that your presentation structure should have three bits. There should be, why is this research important? Okay. And then there's the how I did the research, but that's boring. So what they're suggesting is that you get on this bandwagon of storytelling and you do things like, well, I was fighting with the research and I was up to my neck in alligators, and at 3 o'clock in the morning I had the big breakthrough and I rushed to the laboratory and I didn't sleep for 6 days, and yada 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 yada, and then you tell people what you found. The problem with that is it conflates what is interesting to your audience, the fact that you were up at 3 o'clock in the morning and wrestling alligators, with what is of interest, what is important, what is significant, and you're diluting all the important, significant stuff with your storytelling stuff just for the hell of it. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't against stories when you use them, but just telling them to be interesting is an abuse of the skill. So here's a better solution. You start off with why, and you don't go, why I'm doing the research. You tell people why the outcome of the research is important to them. And then you give them the how, but you give them a really truncated how. You give them just enough how for them to be able to understand the what. You don't pad it out with all of this guff. You give them just enough, because some of them won't be interested. They won't care about the how. For example, if they discover when they listen to your what that the how is irrelevant to them, you've saved them time by not expanding on the how. If they are prepared to take your answer on trust without understanding your how, then again they can move on and you've saved everybody time. But for those people who do need to go into the how, well, they can do it now. They can circle back to it in the questions, because you're giving them the opportunity to get into what is of interest to them, not what is interesting, whatever the hell that is. Okay, breathe, Simon, rant over.